What up guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to an Arsenal Invincibles challenge. In this challenge we're going to be obviously trying to replicate the Arsenal Invincibles team who went undefeated in the 03-04 season. I know they played 38 games unbeaten, 26 wins, 12 draws for a total of 90 points. I'm going to try and replicate that, hopefully with more points, but yeah, I'm just going to try to go undefeated. I'm going to be simming each Premier League game manually until we lose, and then if I lose a game I'll just advance to the end of the season and try again the next season and try to make some upgrades. So yeah, I'm going to hop into this now, just join the pre-season and sim through that. And I'm not going to be messing around, I'm making deals straight away. So I'm going to be selling basically nearly the whole team and bringing in players that I think will help us become unbeatable. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of Ozil. I know people either love or hate Ozil, although I'm kind of in the middle, and I'm just going to get rid of him. And I'm going to also get rid of Socrates, and I'm going to try to bring in this guy Umtiti. He's going to be my first signing, as you'll see here shortly. But yeah, there's a few people I've added to the transfer shortlist to start off with, and I'll be trying to get maybe a couple more of them in the future as well. But yeah, let me drop a comment below on who you think's going to remain at this Arsenal team. It's not going to be a lot, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember when I was doing this. I don't think a lot of players stayed, unfortunately, so that probably shows what level Arsenal are at right now. Don't really have a lot of great players. And yeah, let's just see how he do in this first season as we try to finalise this Umtiti deal. I'm just going to accept their 53 mil. Not the worst deal in the world. But yeah, let's see how far we can get in this first season. But yeah, these see Mustafi goes, Ozil goes, Xhaka goes, Socrates I think goes as well. Or actually, he's going now. So selling a lot of players and bringing in just a couple big hitters. Or the only big hitter at the moment is Umtiti. He's going to try to help solidify that defense. And Chambers will be going as well. So yeah, basically chucking everyone on the transfer list and just selling them. Trying to keep the youngsters though, like Martinelli and Willock. They definitely look like they have a future at the club. And there you see Chambers and Socrates to finalise. They've finalised the deal, so they're going to be going. You see people are already putting in offers for like Lacazette and Guendouzi. Although I would like to keep both of them, to be honest, but if we don't be invincible in the first couple of years, which we shouldn't be with this squad, to be honest, then I'm probably going to have to move the likes of Aubameyang and Lacazette on, unfortunately, just because they're quite high up there in age, which is unfortunate. You see I'm looking at some cams at the moment, because I'm not sure I'm not sure if we're going to be bringing Ceballos back after this season, and here's our cam for season number 1. But yeah, looking at a CDM as well, Casemiro, Ndidi, Fabinho. I was trying to make it so we can go after Premier League players, but I decided not to do that. And as you see here, I was going to go for Casemiro, I believe, in year 1, but I don't think I had enough money to afford him, so I tried to get Ndidi. His value's around 33, his release clause is double that, so I'm going to try and negotiate with the club and get him from Leicester. I decided to go with Ndidi at first just because he's he's a great player, don't get me wrong, but he's really young and he has lots of room to grow still. So I'm thinking of a couple years down the line where we're really challenging to become that invincible team. Hopefully that Ndidi will be at the peak of his powers, and as you see there, I get him. And he's going straight in the team for Guendouzi here. I'm going to have Torreira and Ndidi in the CDM roles. Pretty good combo if you ask me. I wouldn't mind seeing that in real life, to be honest. But we all know that Arsenal aren't going to be selling Xhaka, unfortunately. But yeah, we have a lot of good youth players there. Martinelli, Saka, Nketiah, Reece Nelson down here, Maitland-Niles. But yeah, we'll see how many of them make it by the end. So yeah, season 1, definitely not expecting much out of this season 1. But hopefully, you never know. Game 1 against Newcastle. 0-0, so Not the best start, but we didn't lose, so still have a chance in this season number 1 as we advance to our 3rd game of the season now against Liverpool. Liverpool and City are obviously going to be the biggest hurdles in this challenge, I believe. And so yeah, I'm not expecting to get a win or draw against Liverpool, so this is probably going to be the end of season 1 right here, 3rd game of the season. Not making it very far. As we sim the match now. Can we get lucky? No, we get battered 3-0, and that's the end of season 1. So as I said at the end of season 1, I mean after we lose a game, I'm going to be advancing to the end of the season. Season 1 I actually did it a little bit different. I just simmed to the transfer window because I was going to bring some more players in during the transfer window. And I'm looking at Ousmane Dembele, who's a beast of a player. He's been linked to Arsenal in the past in real life. 22 years of age, 84 overall, can play on the left or right, just to give us a bit more depth as well, because Aubameyang might have to move Aubameyang on soon. And I just want to get Dembele as that backup or starter to rotate with Pepe and Aubameyang, or I could get rid of Lacazette and then put Aubameyang striker and then play Dembele on the left. So yeah, this is the table after 20 games. We're in 8th position, not looking good at all. I was actually getting worried that I might get fired by the end of the season, although our manager rating was really good, but after I advanced to the end of the season, you see there it's dropped all the way to 55, and it's not looking good. As I check out the stats for the players, Pepe getting the most appearances, as I was scrolling down here to see who wasn't getting played. But I was pretty happy with who was playing and who was not, although Lacazette didn't get as many games as I was hoping. Aubameyang and Pepe did quite well, scoring-wise. Lacazette, quite disappointing, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to be sold after that, and after not being played that much. And you see Kolasinac getting played the most for some reason, even though I put Tierney in the starting lineup. So yeah, definitely going to have to make some more changes for this season too. But while I'm simming every single game manually until we lose, I do train as well, so that's why our players have gone up in overall quite a lot. As you see, I was just training the youth and trying to get them up to scratch with the rest of the team. As you see, we're going to finish 7th or 8th in the Premier League in season number 1. Quite disappointing. As you see, I'm getting a lot of these performance review emails, which is quite scary, as I was really worried about getting fired. And there you see someone comes in for Pablo Mari. I'll definitely sell him if they give me enough money. So yeah, definitely trying to get the team. And as I expected, Lacazette wants out from the club, so I'm going to have to unfortunately sell him, as the board always gets on your back and eventually moves them on, I think, even if you don't want to sell him. And as you see there, I sell him to PSG, so at least I got him out of England. And I got a pretty hefty price for him, so can't be too mad, as Lacazette unfortunately leaves the club. So yeah, after finishing 7th in the first season, definitely going to have to make some big changes still. Nowhere near good enough yet to go undefeated. As you see there, we're trying to get rid of Pablo Mari as well. So yeah, not really sure who I'm looking to bring in at the moment. There obviously you see Lacazette eventually gets sold. And I'm actually going to PSG to get a player in return now. I'm going to try and get Marquinhos, another good centre-back, to pair with Mtiti to try to really solidify this defence. Hoping that this defence will be good enough for an undefeated team now, as we'll have Tierney, Mtiti, Marquinhos and Bellerin. And as you see here, I'm looking to get Casemiro from Real Madrid now, going big. Probably the most expensive deal I think we've had so far. You see Real Madrid want 90 plus million. I'm going to just accept. I got a lot of funds at the end of the season. I'm going to be bringing in Casemiro as well. So unfortunately that pushes Torreira to the bench. And as you see, we have a game against Man City here, and we actually win 1-0. Casemiro coming up clutch. As you see, Willock is actually playing Cam this season for us. But I try to go in and get Coutinho. Not really sure I have enough funds to do that though. But but Barca are lowering their price. I try to keep haggling with them and get him on the low just so I can afford him. And they accept Coutinho for 41 mil now. So Coutinho would definitely be an upgrade over Willock. But you see, we've made it 24 games in the season now, unbeaten, as we play Man City again for the second time during the season. Can we get through them again? It's been unbelievable this second season. Pepe's been on fire. The team's been doing so great. You see the lineup there. Can't really complain with any of them, as we've got Aubameyang playing striker now and Dembele on the left. But Man City destroy our hopes in the second season with Sterling getting the winner, and they win at 1-0. You see Trent Alexander-Arnold went to PSG, so PSG'd been grabbing players from everywhere. As you see, Dembele's been some hot property that teams are trying to get a hold of as well. Definitely not trying to lose him. As you see, we finished second in the league with 99 points. You'd think in any other season that'd be enough to win, but not in that season. Man City too good, and Liverpool were just behind us as well, as Pepe has one of the greatest seasons I've ever seen. 50 goals, does that say there? Absolutely unbelievable. Aubameyang and Coutinho killing it as well. Marquinhos, Casemiro, Dembele getting a lot of playtime, which is good to see. As you know, sometimes the computer takes players out of the lineup and plays their own. Don't really know how that works, but season 3 now, I'm looking to just solidify this Invincible team. So I'm trying to get Mbappe in. Aubameyang's probably going to have to go, he's a bit old. And I finally get Mbappe from PSG. And I'm also looking to get another left back. Not sure if he's going to start or not, but I just needed a backup one because I think I got rid of Kolasinac. So for 40 mil, I bring in Alex Telles, and I'm getting another centre back in now. I'm trying to get Jimenez to have that beastly 3-man rotation of a centre back with Jimenez, Marquinhos and Umtiti, just in case for depth and injury concerns if one of them goes down. And I decided to just go all out and try to bring in Mbappe's teammate Neymar on the left, because I believe Dembele wanted out as well. Unfortunately, I think the computer wasn't playing him as much as he hoped. And now trying to get another right back just for depth purposes, and we're going after Corona from Real Madrid just for about 20 mil, really using every single bit of our budget to try to get this challenge done and get this Invincible team done as quick as possible, as I believe this is season 3 now. Look at the starting lineup there. Yep, Aubameyang's gone. Not a lot of people have been in the first team from before. At the moment it's Pepe, Bellerin, Leno, and Tierney, is that? No, Tierney's on the bench. Torreira's on the bench. Guendouzi's on the bench. So yeah, only a couple of people from the first team still starting at this stage. There you see the players in and players out. We've spent an absolute fortune, and Guendouzi actually is going along with Dembele and Aubameyang. Dembele was because he was frustrated. Aubameyang also because he was a bit frustrated and he was just really old and he was only declining. So that's why I decided to get rid of him. As you see now, after 8 straight wins, we have a game against Liverpool. Are they going to ruin our season? They do. 1-0, a goal from Henderson. So that's another season done and dusted. As you see, we came second again with an even better season, 106 points, and we came second. 38 games played, 106 points, and we lose on goal difference to Manchester City. Absolutely unbelievable. Back-to-back second place finishes. This one hurt even more. Even though we didn't make it as far in the season under as invincible as the previous one, we got 7 more points, and yet we still lose the league. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, really hoping to get it done in this next season now. Can't really improve much more. Our team is absolutely stacked at this stage. I thought Mbappe and Neymar were going to be the last couple of chips. But now I'm going to have to go after this youngster in João Felix from Atletico Madrid. I paid his release clause straight up. It was a bit low. And I also decided to bring in Fabian from, who's that, Valencia, I think? For a decent amount as well, just spending all our budget that we get topped up at the end of each season. As you see the squad now, absolutely crazy good. As you see, Saliba and Corona injured. I've also brought in some youth academy players. I don't really know why, because they weren't going to be good enough in time, but just figured I'd do that. As you see in our second match of this, no, our first match of the season, I think this is, against Southampton. You see the starting lineup there, and we smashed them 4-0. And I decided to go even crazier and bring in Alexander-Arnold, who made his way to PSG a year or two ago. I decided, you know what, I'm not sure Bellerin's good enough, and I just drop 100 mil on Alexander-Arnold. Absolutely insane. And speaking of Alexander-Arnold, we're going up against Liverpool again, who are definitely the main rivals in this challenge, it seems like, and they knock us out again. They win 2-0. A disappointing season, I would say, but we actually win the league on less points, but another 100 point plus season. 104 points, good enough to win the league. So we finally win the league in this challenge, but we're still yet to go invincible, so this video is not over yet. Definitely going to try and have to do it next season. I'm not doing any more seasons after this season. I think this will be the 5th season. I think we came, what, 7th? Then 2nd, 1st. Yeah, so this is going to be the 5th season coming up now. Don't know if we're going to be bringing in any more players. I feel like we don't need to. Like, our team's definitely good enough. Neymar's injured. Maybe that hurt us. And Mbappe was injured as well. I'm going to move Felix to the starting lineup. Hopefully that'll help. But yeah, this is the team now. You see Ndidi is in the 90s. Casemiro's a 90. Felix 90. Mbappe 90. Marquinhos 90. Umtiti 90. A lot of 90 plus overall players in the squad. So if it doesn't happen this year, I don't think it's ever going to happen. As we play our first game here against Sheffield United. Definitely not expecting to lose to them, that's for sure. That'd be embarrassing. And we win 5-1. We sim ahead now against Liverpool now, early on in the season. Are they going to do it to us again? Please no. And it ends up 1-0. Close game, but that keeps our invincible season alive. As Neymar's back healthy, as you see. Tierney still in the first team. And as you see, we've made it to the last game of the season against Brighton. I was tossing up whether to play or sim it. Let me know in the comments for future videos or future challenges. I end up going with the sim against Brighton, and we win 2-0. Felix with a brace, and that's going to be the end of the Premier League season as we go undefeated. 38 games played, 110 points, our highest point total in this video. And we get 36 wins and only 2 draws, a goal difference of 99. Absolutely insane. So we blew the real life Arsenal Invincibles out of the park because they only had 26 wins and we had 36 wins. Absolutely insane. We did not win the Champions League because, as I was simming, I obviously wanted to prioritise the Premier League, so I lost the Champions League. Not on purpose, but I don't think I played the strongest team. But yeah, there you saw the squad that helped us go undefeated. As I checked the appearances, Marquinhos led the team with 47. I'm checking who led us in the goals. Mbappe, no real surprise there, with Felix, Pepe and Neymar just behind them. Martinelli also chipping in. Umtiti actually with a handful as well. As we see the assists now, Neymar with the most assists. Just behind him was João Felix and Alexander-Arnold in that fullback position, doing what he does. And as you see there, that's our overall record so far ever since I took over. 322 games played, 244 wins, 36 draws, 42 losses. Absolutely insane. As I checked our last season, where we just were crazy. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, guys. Really helps me out. There you see the squad. Let me know. Did you think it would turn out looking like this? I'm not sure I did. There you see our first team players were only Pepe, Tierney, and Leno were still starting for us in the Invincible season, with Bellerin, Martinelli, Willock on the bench, along with Martinez actually made it all the way through with Saka as well in the reserve Saliba. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if I should try this again with another team. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.